do. And I'm not a doctor. I don't even know why comedians always do that. They come on stage and they say, how's everybody doing tonight? I pissed blood this morning, Dr. Funny Man. What's your diagnosis? Maybe I should go see another comedian after you and get a second opinion. And they don't really care. I mean, it's just, warm up. My name is Mahatma Jones. Some of you know me as Seth. I am not an alcoholic. I am not a drug addict. I just smoke meth for the taste. Because that is one tasty drug. I do have one addiction. Tried to give it up many times. I just can't. I'm addicted to air. I have to inhale every day, a couple of 100 times, I think. I tried giving it up once. I went 120 seconds. Thought I was gonna die. 120 seconds. I don't even think there's a chip for that. Imagine they made chip. Who's got 5 minutes? I do. Come on up, get a chip and a hug. Who's got 15? I will at the end of this meeting. I, like so many other non-alcoholics and non-drug addicts like myself, had a traumatic childhood. Both of my parents left home before I was born. They told my grandparents they were going out to buy condoms so this wouldn't happen again. And they never came back. I am also a victim of domestic self-abuse. And, hey, I live alone, so somebody's got to do it. I suffer from PTSD, as a lot of us do, but in my case, it's pre-traumatic stress disorder. I just know something fucked up is about to happen, and it freaks me out. I have my cheat notes up here in case my brain goes blank. I had a severe brain trauma injury once. I had an accident once and involving drugs and alcohol. And it wasn't once. And it wasn't an accident. But here I am anyway. And now I'm having a brain fart. Now that I said that, I'm having a total brain fart. So, here we go. Oh yeah, I'm having a bad week too. My cat committed suicide this week. You people are sick. I'm bearing my cat committed suicide. I know it was a suicide because she left a note. It said meow. So when I was I'm glad to be here tonight. I'm very happy to be here tonight. As a matter of fact, when I was in high school, the guidance counselor said, well, where do you see yourself in 20 years? And I said, in the basement. On a Saturday night. With a bunch of alcoholics and drug addicts. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but that's where I want to be. So when I went to college, I majored in hallucinogenics with a minor in alcohol. No, wait. I majored in alcohol with a minor, I forget. It was very confusing. Imagine if Stephen Hawking, when he went to college, instead of studying physics, he would have got into the dead and taking drugs. Just imagine. I'm out of work right now, so I think a lot of things like this. So, I mean, he'd be like sitting in his wheelchair, totally tripping balls, staring at a huge poster of Albert Einstein on his wall, and he'd be like, oh, dude, I so totally get it. Except it's Stephen Hawking, so it would sound like, yo, dude, I so totally get it. Why does he talk like that? He's a millionaire, he's a world-famous physicist, a scientist, and he sounds like a guy from Terminator. Like, they got GPSs that make you sound like sexy British people. He sounds, maybe he sneaks up on his girlfriend. I guess so it is. So, we're all here, and we all examine the higher power thing. I was born religious, and I kind of got off of that shit easily. So I just wasn't born to be that religious. But I actually, since I got into recovery, this is, by the way, my first stand-up gig since I am sober. This is the first time. I swear I was funnier the other times, and the audience thought I was funnier too. But ever since I got in, I'm almost 20 months in now. It's not as great as I thought it was going to be, but it's okay. I think I have figured out proof that there is a higher power. I think I have figured out definite proof that there is a creator. And here's my proof. Whenever us humans get into a position of total helplessness, whenever we feel totally befuddled and helpless and it's beyond our ken, when we always say, oh God, oh my God. The mother whose child has just been diagnosed terminal. Oh my God. You're watching a cat get run over by a car. Oh my God. You're having an orgasm. Oh my God. Whenever we feel totally helpless, we scream the name of the deity. It's like ingrained in us, in our DNA. So I'm thinking somebody put it there. Now, I always wondered, do Muslims, when they're having sex, they go, oh, Allah! Or Buddhists, oh, inner self! I'm an agnostic, so when I come, I just go, I'm not sure! Keep going? Okay, so... okay, so I'm not a prop comic per se. I'm sure you guys know what prop comics are. They're comics that do things with props. I'm not a prop comic because I don't own anything. I got this shirt. Haha. It's just not funny. But I do have one prop that I'm going to share it with you and you fine people in the audience. I have this prop in my pocket. I'm going to show this prop to you. I am not giving it to you. You all have one of your own. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to show you this prop. Ladies and gentlemen, the middle finger. Everybody seeing this? Is everyone getting a piece of this? How about this one? Oh, hell, I got another one. Now, why am I showing you fine, upstanding citizens the middle finger? Is it because I think mine's bigger than yours and I'm showing off? No. I'm showing you the middle finger because the middle finger is a universally understood weapon. It is a mode of communication that is instantly recognizable. Everyone knows what it means. It raises ire in us. It makes people angry. Well, because I have a lot of time on my hands, and the fine co-workers at Last Laugh Incorporated have come up with a surefire way of disarming the middle finger and rendering it powerless. Yes, and I'm going to share the secret with you fine people tonight. Anyone here ever study martial arts? There's a discipline of martial arts known as judo. And the main tenet of judo, the main philosophy, is to use your opponent's energy against them. You don't even break a sweat. Basically, you let them kick their own ass. Say you're in a bar fight, and some guy is, well, we wouldn't be in a bar fight. Say you're in a donut shop. Because it could happen. I'm all jacked up on decaf. So, and the guy cuts in front of you and he starts something, and he's gonna physically attack you. So watch, I'm gonna demonstrate judo. Here comes the guy. He's a really bad fighter. He sucks, actually. He's just coming at you like this. I actually have a surefire way. Unprotectable. I have a fighting method beyond any martial artist, Bruce Lee. Nobody can defend against it. It's the everything at once. There's no defense against it. But I digress. Which is what I do. So anyway, the guy's coming at you with his fist of death. He's flying at you. You turn, you grab his fist, you take your hand or your elbow underneath his arm, and you flip him to the ground without even breaking a sweat. You're letting all of his energy do the work for you, until, of course, you kick his head in a couple of times, because he's an asshole, he's going to fight you. But that's not my point. So, anyway, using this theory, using the judo philosophy, I have invented a way to disempower the middle finger. I needed a volunteer from the audience, or all of you, it doesn't really matter. Yes, yes. I'm going to count to 3, and I want you to show me, not give me, show me your middle fingers, and I will demonstrate. 1. I said 3, Rob. You are so bad at math. You just really, 1, okay? 1, 2, 3. That really has a force to it. I got news for you. I've done this bit about 6 or 7 times, and each time it laughs. Has anyone here ever had 150 people give you the middle finger at the same time? I'm so fucking special. Okay, let's try that again. Let me prepare myself. 1, 2, 3. Recognized mode of communication, but so is the thumbs up. The thumbs up says, all right! Yeah, I agree! Yeah, fuck me, yeah! And the goofy look on the face just rubs it in. So, the next time you're traveling down a freeway and some idiot turns to you and gives you the middle finger, just do this. My middle finger's not working. I'm gonna have it looked at.